It's time for a campsite cook. We are camping at Joe Wheeler State Park, about to make some Cajun jambalaya. So we've got all the ingredients out here, except for Susan still deveining shrimp. But we're going to go down with andouille sausage. We've got chicken. We've got celery, bell peppers, multicolors. We've got onions. We've got 4 cups of rice. We're going to be using the Blackstone Cajun seasoning, as well as the Bayou blend. We've got some green onions we're going to top with. I've got another one that I did at home. I'll link in the description below, but the Blackstone is fired up and we'll start cooking.
Can you buy me a lantern like this?
We are going down with the andouille and the chicken. Listen to the sizzle. I had the Blackstone on high, cut it down to low. So we're going to get this cooked up. We're going down with some Bayou blend. We're going to hit the meat up good, season it. Then we're also going to add a little Cajun. Get it good and seasoned up. Toss this around. Shrimp will go down last because it won't take long to cook. So we're about to drop the veggies. Now we're going to go down with the vegetables. Here go the bell peppers. Nice and pretty. Lots of colors. Got to go down with the celery. Now that's what Bruce Mitchell at Blackstone Products calls the, well, actually he says the Cajun trifecta is bell peppers, celery, and onions. But we've got one in the group that doesn't like onions, so I'm gonna cook the onions a little separate. So for the 3 that like onions, we'll have some onions to mix into theirs, but we're going to keep this separate for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and season these up real quick. Same thing, Bayou blend and Cajun. Can't have too much seasoning on it. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to take and spray some water on this and dome this up too, so that it'll steam real good. And being that we're on the camper, I've got the small pop-up steamer, and we'll get that going. All right, we've got our collapsible dome, and my grandson Davis is going to hit it with the water for us, so go ahead. There you go, a little bit more. Good job. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to dome it for a little bit just to steam it good. That way it'll break it down a little bit faster, and then we'll keep on with the cook. Oh yeah, that's looking really good right there. Tell you what we're going to do. We'll set this off to the side, and let's mix the meat and the veggies together. That's looking really good. Now we need to get the rice going, and I will get the onions on the side for those that like onions. But man, that looks good. Got the onions down, cooking them separate, and we're just gonna heat these up And then I'm going to move them off to the side because for those that don't like onions, we'll add these in for those that do. I'm just going to set the onions aside for a moment so I have room for the rice. Being on the 22-inch griddle, there's not a whole lot of space when I got 4 cups of rice, and we've got everything else going. So I'm going to set those aside, break out the rice, and get it going, and then we will turn around and add the shrimp. I have turned off the burner on this side so that these are just staying warm. I cooked 4 cups of rice yesterday, put it in the fridge, and then we brought it out here with us camping. So we're just going to dump that out, and I'm going to fry that rice up a little bit. We got the rice cooking. We're going to throw down some Bayou blend.
Hey, Dad.
Right here.
Did you bring my bicycle?
And then we've got some Cajun seasoning going on right now, and we're going to give that a toss. Get that all seasoned up and cooked up, and then we'll do a mix. Let's add some diced tomatoes. We're going to go with 2 cans for 4 cups. Mix that up real good. Oh yeah, that's starting to look a little bit like jambalaya. We're going to turn around and add the meat and veggies in. I had turned the left burner off. We're going to turn that back on, put it down on low, and get everything mixed in here. Don't have the onions in. We're taking special care with the onion situation. Boy, that's looking good. I'm going to spread this out, let it cook down a little bit. Probably going to hit it with another dose of seasoning. We'll be ready to plate. The only thing missing is the shrimp. This will cook real quick. We're going to chop it up. Then we'll mix it in. We'll hit the shrimp with a little seasoning. Cajun cooking, you got to have a little kick. All right, shrimp is about done. We are about to move this over. We'll mix everything together, and we'll be ready to plate. Oh, that's looking good. I do like my Little back cover there keeps me from losing food through the back trap. Let's plate this up. This is for our non-onion eater. So no onions here. We're going to mix the onions into the rest of it. For those that like onions. All mixed in, and we'll plate up the others. We're going to add a little green onions.
I couldn't find your green one. I don't know where it is.
That's
To the top.
See if you can trade with him.
He's not gonna trade. David, come on!
See if you can wear that one.
Make it look all nice and pretty.
I'll put it down.
For those that like onions, we got onions. We're going to toast up some bread and then give it a try. Susan had some homemade bread that she buttered up and seasoned. We're going to put that down, heat it up real quick. Oh, there's a little sizzle going right there. And then we will be ready to eat. All toasted up. Let's give it a try.